what's happening is a coordinated effort to try to hamstring and weaken Donald Trump, to take away his resources, to keep him in court, to keep him battling. Because remember, all of these cases are brought in very blue jurisdictions by very blue prosecutors. And you're seeing each one of these cases kind of deteriorate as they actually, meet courts and judges. And let's talk about this Letitia James, Judge Engoron judgment. What you see is it's untethered from any relationship to a loss amount, a victim, or anything else. The fundamental facts are he took out loans, he paid them back with interest, and somehow he's on the hook now for $450 or more million. But this guy is going to fight through it. Donald Trump, that I know, is going to continue to fight on behalf of the American people. And I think everybody in New York especially should be very concerned about what Letitia James did in this case.
Yeah, there are a lot of people in the business community that are also saying, don't do business in New York after this, because the message it sends is anybody they could go after. It's the inflating, they claim, of the values of the property. And a lot of people are still saying, $18 million for Mar-a-Lago? Are you kidding me? You and I should go buy it and flip it if that's the case, Matt.
No doubt. It's also not only election interference, but, it has a chilling effect on anybody in New York, especially that has a desire to be active in conservative politics, because ultimately they're only going after Donald Trump, and they're only going after him because he is the lead, now the nominee for Republican president. And I just, I'm so concerned about what this does to so many other great patriots that are going to find themselves in the barrel pretty soon, as these types of cases are pursued by very partisan prosecutors.
Yeah, and by the way, should former president fail to produce the $500 million bond, and again, the deadline Monday, not that far away, Letitia James has already sort of signaled some of the properties that she may start seizing, including in Westchester County, New York. Starting with this is the Seven Springs estate, 60 rooms, including, I think it's more than a dozen bedrooms in this. There's also a nearby golf course, too, as well. Is it unusual for a former federal prosecutor to be talking like this and saying, and in fact, she brings up the comment, too, that every time she walks out of her office, she sees 40 Wall Street. I'm looking at that, she says. Is that a bizarre thing to say, here's sort of who's on my ticking list?
The Trump properties are premier. They're one of a kind, irreplaceable. To your point, Mar-a-Lago is probably worth factors of 100 or more times based on the development around Palm Beach, as compared to what this judge evaluated this case to be worth. And, but here's the concern, is that as they pursue these properties, and if they start seizing properties next week, then ultimately, I think that is only going to make President Trump more politically powerful. And if I was Letitia James, and I'm not giving, advice here, but I think she should just wait until this case runs its course through the appeals court, whether the Eighth Amendment prohibition against excessive fines or not is applicable, whether due process has been met in this case, and whether, Judge Engoron has a bias that should have disqualified him from the case. All of those should be decided before she starts seizing properties.
Yeah, and the issue, too, as you're suggesting, is how can someone defend themselves? You think about this, how does the average person defend themselves if they have to put up X amount of assets and essentially go broke in many cases? President Trump will probably find it from a variety of sources, maybe even the sale of Truth Social. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's sort of out there and being floated out there now. But as you're looking at all these things, how does the average person do it? It really does seem like an issue of due process that you have to put it up there before you can even appeal. That's amazing, Matt.
No, you're absolutely right. And I don't think most Americans, if they took out a loan, paid it back with interest, and then were on the hook for some multiple of whatever that number was that a judge just pulls out of thin air, I mean, everyone would suggest that's unfair. And that is really un-American. But that's where we are. And because it's an election interference, it's a desire to keep Donald Trump in court and off the campaign trail. And I just think ultimately it fails.